Aries, this is for my fire signs. I am doing a bonus read for you all. Welcome to Stoney's Oracle channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also check out my business blackforwardlife.net for all your organic healing products, your organic soaps, skincare, sage candles, and all your spirituality needs. Blackforwardlife.net. Okay, so I was pre-shuffling. Let's go ahead and get started. For my fire signs, that's for my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarius. Okay, seasons. Okay, whenever I get this card, I always look at this card and I think of like how this card has different seasons in it. Like for instance, you can see the winter right here. You can see the fall. You can see the spring or summer, whichever one. And it's like she's sitting here with this egg. I don't know. It looks like she might be waiting for it to hatch or some magical egg. So this card represents seasons. So you may be going through a change right now in your life with the seasons. Maybe your life is going through some type of transformation. Okay. She's wearing purple, which always gives me like a royal type of feel, royal type of vibe. Wounded healer. So this could be you. You could be in your season of being a wounded healer. Because this lady, she's like standing in her power. She's half, looks like a lioness or a puma or something, half animal, half person. So you could be in your season of healing, but you could be also considered what is a wounded healer. We'll break down these cards in just a moment. This first card was a number 1. The second card was a number 15, which breaks down to a 6. Brazen. So this lady is balancing her fruits on her head, as well as kind of like swaying her hips. There's a train in the back of her, so you could be traveling or someone could be traveling to you. Okay. So yeah, what I feel like with this card right here is number 1. I feel like you may be going through a life change or a seasonal change in your life. Perhaps there's an event going on. I mean, we are going into a new year. And keep in mind, this card is number 1, so that's the beginning of something. Okay? Yeah, so, what I see for this card right here is basically like you enter a new cycle, but it's an old cycle. And you need to allow yourself to be more present and trust in divine timing. And you're ready for a new beginning, but are you really ready for a new beginning? You're not stuck. You are limitless. You want to stay the course because I feel like the time for you is now. I feel like the Wounded Warrior came out for you, fire signs, because you've been through so much in your life that you just continue to press on and look forward and be strong. It's one of those things that I feel like you need to heal yourself and get the best of yourself and stop giving so much to other people and learn how to give the best of yourself to yourself. 1 second, guys. Yeah, I feel like you are the healer. You heal yourself, you even heal other people, but I feel like you need to take more time to heal yourself and worry about yourself first instead of always trying to save other people. You feel me? Like, it's safe to put yourself first. You know, and this card does represent the element of fire, just so you know. This is a fire sign reading. So just so you know. And I feel like with this card right here, excuse me, this is like internal power. This is like directly related to your solar plexus. So in your head, your, like the way you think intellectually. I feel like you are a healer. You are a soul healer. You heal everybody else, but you need to work on healing yourself. You need to work on balancing. You see how she's balancing those fruits, the basket of fruit on top of her head, but she's also dancing and swaying her hips like she's balancing work and play. And I feel like fire signs, Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius, there needs to be some balance in work and play. And one thing to note about this card is this is also the element of fire. So this is somebody who's brave. She's a dancer. She's like bold, you know. She's unapologetically her. And I think that's you. You know, fire signs have no problem being themselves or speaking in power or being bold or brave, you know, not letting people shame them. You stand in your power. You don't care what other people think. And that's good, you know, to a certain extent. That's very good. And I just feel like you are in charge of your life right now. Again, another solar plexus energy here. So this is the beginning of something new for you. This is the beginning of taking charge and living life bold and living out loud. I'm surprised the live out loud card didn't come out. This is a new season. With this season card, this is all about a new season, a new beginning, a new cycle, a new pathway, you know? And I just feel like that's what you have to look forward to at this time. There is some beautiful energy coming from these cards. And, you know, there's some choices that perhaps maybe need to be made at this time. You need to make some choices. Okay, fire sign. Now let's pull a couple more cards here. You're getting pretty good energy. I feel like you've been through a lot. You're a wounded warrior. You're a wounded healer. But as long as you know that everything happens in a season, and this is the beginning of something new, and all you need to do is just continue balancing your energy, balancing work and play, living your life, being unapologetically you, being bold, being brazen. I feel you will be successful coming up in this season we got. That's too many. These cards fell on the floor. 1 second. Let's see if I can get any additional messages for my fire signs, my Leos, my Aries, and my Sagittarius. So what do you tell yourself when you look at your to-do list? As you listen to this story, what do you notice about the ways you speak to yourself? What you tend to focus on and how this makes you feel about yourself? What do you want to do with this information? So perhaps you have some tasks that you need to focus on, some things you need to get done, especially closing the year out. You have a list of stuff that you're working on and things you need to do, and you're busy. Perhaps you need to get some rest. It says rest. So perhaps you have a lot of things going on right now and you need to get some rest. But the end of the year is coming very soon, in a day or two, and you're just trying to get everything you need to get done. You got a list up and down. You have a huge list. As long as you are, the things that you need to get done. But just make sure you're getting some rest. I know it can be hard when you're overthinking and you want to make sure you get every single thing done. And I feel like, you know, it's important to get what you need to get done. So what I'm getting here is that right now, Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a seasonal change going on in your life. Your life is going through a change, a big change, a positive change. You are the wounded healer because you've been through so much, and now it's your time to shine because you've been through so much. It's time for the seasons to change in your benefit and the will to change in your fortune. And I feel like once this changes, you need to be bold, you need to be brave, you need to be outspoken, you need to live your life out loud because you've been through so much. I feel like you have a list of things, all a list of tasks down to your arm, but you need to make sure that you're getting some rest. Fire signs, I hope that was good for you. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the video. Make sure you check out the website, blackforwardlife.net. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.